So I'll be putting some money down on Alchemy Pay. You don't have to. It's not financial advice, but I will, especially after reading this. Alchemy Pay wins money transmitter license in the US. Now, had this been any other point in the bear market, I don't think this story would have stood out to me. But after July of this year, with a certain instant payment system launching in the United States, this is some information you want to pay attention to. And we got a lot more coming later in the video, so stick around for that. But if you're holding Alchemy Pay, this is the part you want to see. So the license officially enables Alchemy Pay to operate services like selling or issuing payment instruments, stored value, prepaid access, as well as receiving money, digital currency, or monetary value for transmission. This is the very first money transmitter license the firm has received, and this is from Arkansas. Now, the financial landscape in Arkansas is not our focus. What's important is what this money transmitter license allows Alchemy Pay to access. Again, I made reference to that FedNow instant payment system. By the time we get to the end of this article, it's all going to make sense. In receiving the money transmitter license, Alchemy Pay joins the ranks of many cryptocurrency firms that are authorized to provide crypto to fiat transactions in Arkansas, including Coinbase, Jack Dorsey's Block, MoonPay, Bitflyer Exchange, and several others. What I like, though, is this detail right here. Alchemy Pay is currently in the process of obtaining money transmitter licenses in other states across the U.S. They say, with a strong dedication to compliance, our team had invested substantial time and effort in securing licenses across various countries and regions. Yes, they already have licenses similar to this in Indonesia and Lithuania. They're smaller economies, but when it comes to crypto activity, Indonesia especially they're quite active. The company now prepares to expand its presence, aims to expand its services to users in the United States, and further contribute to their mission of bridging fiat and crypto global economies. That's the key there. Alchemy Pay focuses on connecting your regular cash, your fiat, into crypto. And they do it by providing a system that is easy to understand, because you got to remember, not everybody is at it like us, y'all. They're not at the, online every day doing the research, multiple tabs open, checking the exchanges, checking Twitter. The mainstream ain't there yet. So what we're seeing now, the projects that will be the most successful are developing products that the everyday person can understand. Alchemy Pay is doing that. Now, this here, news comes shortly after Alchemy Pay became one of the compliant service providers within the Site Data Protection Program by the global payment giant MasterCard. This was in June. This was after they were officially listed as an official service provider by Visa in January. The key term here, service provider. Remember, we talked about that instant payment system that launched in July in the United States. And if you take a look here, what's that? Service providers. So it may be pulling some strings. You may look at it that way. But if Alchemy Pay has experience as being a service provider for financial companies, and they have their money transmitters license, it could make them more attractive to this whole setup here. This FedNow instant payment system, and I got multiple videos about it. I'll have one of these cards pull up. Don't really want to take the time to dive back into it now. That would kind of throw off the focus of the video. Let's look at Alchemy Pay's price. Yes, it's down 2% on the day, but we're in a bear market. What can you do? However, with the news that I just gave you, looking at this price point, there's a steal there. All right. I've been rocking with Alchemy Pay since the beginning, since they, had that coordinated release on Coinbase, Binance, and Robinhood. Not Robinhood, but yeah, it was Coinbase, Binance, eToro, or some other traditional trading platform. But they had a crazy launch, right? I remember covering it about a year and a half ago. This is going to be an interesting project. And again, it's the crypto to fiat connection that's going to keep them around. Now, another project that we like to talk about here, Carbon Info partners with Energy Web to unlock the value of solar energy data. And so now we're talking to my audience of, environmentalists, Energy Web enthusiasts, okay? And to the people who are like, oh, not this energy stuff. Well, listen, it's a narrative. The money is there and it's moving. There's what they like to call, where I'm from, motion in the market. Okay, so we follow Energy Web for that reason. And then this relationship hits close to home. We have an Atlanta-based power company. Let's dive in. Now, Carbon Info, wholly owned subsidiary of Atlanta-based Empower Energy Technology, leader in direct generation solar, as well as renewable energy measurement and management, something Energy Web focuses on, has joined the Energy Web Foundation's established ecosystem of energy majors and IT service providers by validating Energy Web's decentralized operating system. Last year, utility-scale U.S. solar installations rebounded from COVID-driven supply chain issues, and a record 700,000 U.S. homeowners installed rooftop solar systems. This represents a 40% jump from 2021. This is an interesting statistic because if you just look around, you could see proof of this. There are several homes in my neighborhood that within the last 12 months have added solar panels to their homes. As a matter of fact, the local energy company out here just announced an initiative to bring in more renewables. So, yeah, again, no matter, politics aside, the reality, things are moving in that direction, okay? Carbon Info is contributing to enhanced network security for the Energy Web chain and by extension, all enterprise software solutions that leverage the Energy Web stack. So that's going to just bolster the ecosystem even more for Energy Web. Here's a detail I found to be very interesting. Now, City of Atlanta, right? Beginning of the year, they relaunched the Clean Energy Advisory Board. Now, just doing some, surface digging, all right, nothing real deep. I found out that only 7% of the energy in Atlanta is renewable right now. But with this is a plan to start increasing that number rapidly. And they want to do it by 2030, 2035, much like everyone else. So again, we are in a phase of the market where things need to be established again. All right. A lot of drama from 2022. A lot of, people are still talking about FTX. They're still talking about Terra Luna. We are in a building phase in this market. And no, the price ain't moving. It won't. I'm okay with that. Are you? You really got to be okay with it. Because like one of you mentioned in the comments a few days back, we could be here for another year. Another 12 months. All right. And all that rah-rah was talking about in that previous video. And, I just had to, and this is going to be a bit of a tangent, so just bear with me. But I just had to realize it's not about the now, it's about the later. So I've been in crypto for a number of years now, and I, much like you, have had numerous problems trying to find the perfect crypto exchange. Until now, I want to introduce you to another one of our channel affiliates. This is Uphold. It's an all-in-one crypto platform where you can buy, sell, and trade up to 250 crypto assets. But it gets better because with Uphold, it's not just crypto you get to invest in. They also have national currencies as well as precious metals like gold, silver, platinum. If you really want to diversify your bag, Uphold is the best platform to go with. Not only are they registered here in the United States, but their reserves are fully transparent. You can look at them any time of the day on their website. And I got another bonus for you. If you sign up using the link down in the description, you get an extra $50 in Bitcoin after you make your first trade. So, I don't know what you're waiting for. You need to go into the description under this video and click the link so that way you can start trading on a registered platform and have access to not just crypto, but gold. Okay? We all know how important gold is going to be. So, I'm done talking. That's the end of this ad read. Again, Check the link down in the description. DHN Uphold. Get that extra $50 in Bitcoin and start your crypto journey off right. Let's get back to the video. Okay, now, another project that has been going crazy recently, all right? And this tends to happen in a bear market. I don't know why Chainlink doesn't move in a bull cycle, but Chainlink price surge is outperforming Bitcoin, Ethereum, and so many more. But here's the bigger question. Why is it happening? I tend to believe all of those developments we've seen over the last, September, 9 months for Chainlink, especially their relationship with Swift, their closer capabilities with the Fed. There's a lot of talk about tokenization coming from the Fed. Let's just dive into it. So, commencing the week at $6.09, Chainlink peaked at $7.21 earlier today before dropping to $7.12 at press time. And this is from this morning. Yesterday. So we're probably floating around that same bit at this time of recording. I haven't checked Chainlink's price. Should have. That's on me. Primary catalyst behind Link's robust performance is heightened network activity within the Chainlink ecosystem. The network addresses activity hit a 2-month high on September 21st as nearly 4,000 unique addresses interacted with it. This surge in network activity can be attributed to the increasing adoption of cross-chain interoperability protocol by DeFi developers and traditional financial institutions. Yes, the CCIP is what Swift used Chainlink for in order to prove that they could make stablecoins, CBDCs, whatever the future digital dollar is going to be. They proved that it could be interoperable with blockchain. This was, I want to say, March of this year. You know, we were all over it. Just fish around the channel. If you're new here, you'll find it. But it seems that now that activity is just starting to hit the market. People are starting to realize it. And when you're thinking about the fact that, okay, big news like this, lots of activity, why isn't the price moving? Well, only we know it. That's the unfortunate part, guys. That's the problem of the bear market, is that not many people are paying attention. Not as many eyes are on the market. So nobody knows this is happening. It takes time for information to circulate. And I think that has an effect on things in this market. You know, you can argue that. But after 4 years, this is what I've observed. Now, furthermore, Chainlink's recent collaboration with Swift, major interbank messaging infrastructure provider, resulted in a successful tokenization test involving prominent global banks. As financial institutions increasingly embrace tokenization, Chainlink's adoption and utility are poised for substantial growth. That is very true, guys. This was from earlier in the week. Federal Reserve releases working paper exploring asset tokenization and real-world assets. It says it has released the comprehensive working paper delving into tokenization. As the financial landscape continues to evolve, these innovative financial instruments garner significant attention for their potential to revolutionize investment strategies and reshape traditional markets. When you hear the words tokenization, real-world assets, it's essentially digitizing paper-based processes. That's the easiest way to understand that. Tokenization is the digitization of paper-based processes. Right now, the Fed and several other governments around the world, they want to tokenize everything. All right? Perfect example. We have a strong XDC community on this channel, and we all know September 20th, a few days ago, it became law. Digital electronic trade documents are now legal. They can legally be used. And there is only one asset that has the ability to create these electronic documents for companies. That's XDC. It also allows for the tokenization of real world assets in a digital form. It's all starting to accelerate now. It really is, guys. And Chainlink, XDC, Alchemy Pay, crypto to fiat, that's another form of conversion, paper-based process, into a digital form. All right, talked about a lot. Now, another project that has been going crazy this week is Immutable X. You're going to hear a lot more about this token on this channel, guys. In my little hiatus, I spent a lot of time messing around with crypto games. I'll admit to you, you know, Doc said to de-stress, and I couldn't get away from crypto. So I said, hey, let's play some crypto video games. But what's important, if you want to learn more about Immutable X, I'm going to need you to press the card here. All right, it's going to take you to a video that's going to explain their new ZK EVM technology. This is going to do something crazy for blockchain games. Trust me on that. With that, though, that's all. Have a great day. Have a prosperous day. Most importantly, if that money is digital, so is the hustle. See y'all tomorrow.